Okay. Hello. Hello, hello. Just tuning in wherever you are right now. We are doing the tech and we are doing the last sound checks and things like that. We've had such a massive number of registrants. Tuning in where you are right now. We are doing the tech and we are doing the last sound checks and things like that. We've had such a massive number of registrants. I'm hearing like three of me. Can you hear three of me, Zach, right now, wherever you are? Thanks. All right. So yeah, it's really, it's gone insane. We only decided to launch on Monday night actually. And yeah, so far the amount of registrants, I think we're in 650, 700 from all over the world, global. So that is huge. So what I want to do is let you guys know that what is this masterclass? What am I doing? I've had so many dentists contact me around burnout, around their bodies being damaged and the pain that they get every single day just working in the clinic. And dentistry is tough. It's a really tough profession. I've been in there for over 2 decades and I've had so many injuries in dentistry and chronic things, bursitis, cortisone injections in my back, neck and body ache. And it's literally because of the way that we have to lean over patients and we get subject to a lot of the noise. So there is so much suction noise, there is so much, drilling noise constantly. And you do this day in, day out, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week for years and years on end, and the damage is irreversible. So dentists, we get hearing loss, we get vision issues, and we get spinal issues and wrist issues and pain that never goes away because it becomes structural. But more than that, because of how we have to work so much with nervous patients, anxious patients sitting over the top of them, what tends to happen now is we're bracing constantly. So add that brace of our nervous system, that hypervigilance, and that's a recipe for disaster because you can't even, you can't turn off because we're training our body to be in this constant state of fight or flight. And that's why it's so hard to relax. Even when you're away from the clinic, you're still thinking about the clinic. So that creates burnout. And it's no wonder that dentists have been renowned for having one of the highest suicide rates in the professions, in the medical professions especially. And they're, the number one stress related disease that we suffer from is cardiovascular disease because we operate 80 to 90% of dentists actually have pain and operate in pain, which is crazy. So, all right. So apart from that, that is huge. And that's what I want to talk about. And the first thing that we need to do, and which I'm going to talk about in our masterclass tomorrow, is number one, how do we restore our bodies? How do we restore ourselves, our mind, the way we think? What can we do to increase our nervous system regulation so that we're not on fight or flight all the time? And these are science-backed tools of 2026. And not only that, but what are some of the physical things that we can do to help ourselves so that we don't physically have pain constantly? Okay, so that's the big thing. So how do we restore? And also, what we're going to do is not just look at restoring, because restoring is good and knowing how to look after your body, mind, and emotions is brilliant. But then if you're coming back to the chair and in that structural position and you have to keep working and being on the tools literally, because really at the end of the day, we need money to survive and be rewarded for what we do and run businesses. And if your clinic, you're the bottleneck of your own clinic, well, at the end of the day, no amount of regulation, nervous system regulation will help you because come Monday morning, you're back on the tools and it starts all over again. So not only do we look tomorrow at our masterclass at Restoring You, we're going to give you incredible ways of packaging, positioning yourself. It's an incredible framework I use to grow my clinic from 1.4 million to 3 million within 18 months of using this new framework. And it allowed me to get off the tools and teach this framework to my team as well. And that there lies in what this masterclass is all about tomorrow. Stop your stress and work less. Learn to, have to restructure our days so we don't see as many patients, but still can have revenue coming in that is incredible. And on top of that, we want to make more. So we want to have more freedom and more joy in our life because of that. And then lastly, that brings us to what I'm going to teach as well, is just reclaim back your freedom. So by teaching this framework to your team. So that's the way I did it. And as a result of that last year, I was able to take 12 weeks off, grow the practice still, train the team and have it run without me. So that I'm going to say my back is a lot better being away from that, right? Not choosing how often I want to do my dentistry. And that's how we love it again. So right now, if you guys are burning out and you are going, you know what? I'm in my first, second, third year, or I could right now be in my 20th year, and I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is what you need. This is the place to be tomorrow, 10 a.m. Melbourne time. Check in the link below. Come on in, and I would love to see you guys. Or it's about a 90-minute Zoom call, and it's live. I'll be taking Q&As as well, and I'm going to show you how I did it. I'm also going to show you how I added an email sequence, and we launched this new packaging to my patients with 5 emails or 5 to 7 emails, and we generated $500,000 just from that email sequence, 0 ad spend. So that's incredible. So that's how you restructure it. And we just got to go, okay, you know what? We can just band-aid it like a temporary, when a tooth's broken, we can just put a temporary filling on it and band-aid it. And that's great. That's the restore part, right? But we need the long-term fix, which is learning how to remodel the way we practice and reclaim back our freedom. That's it. So tomorrow I will teach you how I reduced my clinical days and increased my income. It's a little bit more finesse than that. So how I doubled my income by halving my dental days. So I will see you guys all there. This is just a test to make sure you guys are all seeing this. Don't miss out. I'm very excited to see you tomorrow on the masterclass.